Hi, my name is Lyric, and today we are going to bring to the Beatles Let It Be the album. Alright, so we reacted to this one after the White Album, even though it is chronologically the last one to be released by the Beatles, but it was not the last recorded. So I've done a bit of research to discover what was happening in this album. There's a lot of history about this album. There's probably more history behind this album than there is to any of the Beatles album. I don't know all the details, because I know a lot of those are going to be revealed in the Get Back documentary, which I am eventually going to watch after I finish all of the Beatles movies, which I'm super hyped for because it looks super good and super high quality, and it's gonna teach me a lot about what was going on during this time. But I'm super interested in that. But basically, the gist was, I think, after they made the White Album, they were making an album called Get Back. And it went through so many issues, there was so much shit going wrong with it, that they eventually, like, I know Ringo left the group for a little bit during the White Album, and then I think during this album, George left the group for a little bit. And then and also they were making a movie to go along with it, which became the Let It Be movie, but they didn't like the Let It Be movie, so then transformed obviously waited on the line totally just recently, when Percy Jackson came and made it into the Get Back documentary, which is apparently a lot better and a lot higher quality and a lot longer. It shows a lot more stuff, so I'm just gonna be skipping the Let It Be movie and just going straight to the Get Back movie, documentary series or whatever. Yeah. And the reason it didn't get released is because, one, they didn't like the mix of it originally, so they wanted to work on that, and the movie was not finished, so they went, fuck it, let's just skip this album and just keep these in the stash, and let's work on Abbey Road. And they made the album Abbey Road. And then, I think right after that, John Lennon left the band. He straight left, and there was only 3 Beatles left to finish this album. And they recorded, from what I understand, every song on this was recorded before Abbey Road, except for I Me Mine. It said right here that the song I Me Mine, which is a George Harrison song, was actually the only Beatles song recorded after Abbey Road. I think so. I'm pretty sure that's right. So they recorded Abbey Road, John left the band, and in the beginning of 1970, they began finishing this album, It originally had an original album cover, which was actually meant like a version of the "Please Please Me" album cover, which I actually think would have been a better album cover than this. I mean, this album cover still looks pretty good. But I mean, just having it full circle with this being the last chronological one to be released, um, with the fucking, you know, with the mirror, please me. I think that would have been a better album cover, but yeah. And, they changed the title, they changed the album cover, they changed everything about it. They got a different mixer, um, which, yeah, a lot of controversy behind that, but mainly the gist is this was mainly recorded before Abbey Road, but it came out after, except for the song I Mean Mine, which is actually the only song recorded in 1970 by the Beatles, fully, Abbey Road, but everything else is recorded before. And yeah, this album's called Let It Be. So let's look at the album cover here. So we got John Lennon, Paul McCartney, Ringo, and George here, and their different things. Paul, once again, I don't know why Paul is different than the others. All the others are on the outside, looking like they're during the rooftop performance, and then Paul is just inside. Yeah. I know this is a very iconic album cover. It says right here, yeah, Gorillaz Demon Days reused this. You know, it's an iconic album cover. I've seen it before. But yeah, so it's only 12 tracks, which, as you know, this was just releasing the songs that they had ready for the album instead of the normal 14. There's only 12, and yeah, released 1970, recorded around 1969. Yeah, attempt to breathe new life into the Beatles, and it pretty much did the exact opposite. Yeah, we're gonna watch the Get Back. But yeah, we're talking about like the story behind this album. Let's just get into the damn album, shall we? Yeah, the Let It Be album. Let's see if it's any good, if all the trouble was even worth it. But yeah, so this is, yeah, they switched producers. I think, didn't George Martin take he took a big leave of absence during the White Album sessions, and he got replaced for a little bit, and then this one, Phil Spector, who I know is a murderer, produced it, and I think Paul McCartney was unhappy with the mix he does, which is why he doesn't like this album. And later there's a Let It Be Naked version, which is without his things that he added with the producing. I'm probably not gonna react to that, but I'm gonna listen to it to see if I like it better. But yeah, finally, let's get into this album. Been yapping for a long time. So yeah, so let's just get into it, man. Track number one. Two of Us. Lead vocals from McCartney and Lennon. Let's get into it. Track number one of the Beatles' Let It Be album, Two of Us. Let's begin.
I Dig a Pygmy by Charles Hawtrey and the Deaf Aids.
What is this?
Phase 1.
Okay, so this song, this is pretty interesting here in the annotations. It's saying that Paul McCartney claims this song's about him and his wife at the time, I think, right? But a lot of people think this song's actually about McCartney writing about him and Lennon as a duo, the two of us. And there's a couple reasons why people think that. This right here is apparently something you would just do with the boys. It says, by the time him and Linda met, neither were terribly concerned about getting their drinks cheaply. And apparently this is a thing you do with the boys back in the day, you know, before you were rich. Which doesn't really make sense of him and his wife. And then this bridge right here, it said it's oddly prophetic, which I think is a cool coincidence. I like cool little coincidences like this that are kind of sad and kind of cool here. You and I have memories longer than the road that stretches out ahead. Which says that, like, you have more memories now than you have memories that will be going forward. Which, if we're saying that Paul McCartney actually wrote the song about John, I think that this would be him writing about, if he's, let's say he's lying, and he actually made the song about John, let's say that conspiracy is true, right? Then that would mean I think he would be writing about how him and John have a lot of memories, but, like, their relationship is fading right now, so it's maybe not gonna go longer. But it proved oddly prophetic because they known each other longer before this than until this moment the song was recorded, before John died, because they met in 57, it said. He died in 12 years before. Wait, no, that'll still be longer. I don't know. I don't know. Basically saying, yeah, he would die longer than before they even knew each other and shit. But yeah. So yeah, it's an interesting theory, guys. Do you think this song's about him and his wife, or do you think it's actually about him and John? drums here. I like this bridge here though. Alright, so that was two of us. That was a good opener to the album. Yeah, I like the interesting theories there. That's actually about him and Lennon. I don't know. Do you guys think it's about him and Lennon, or it's about him and his wife? I don't know. But yes, I think it's yeah, it was a pretty good opener. Normally they have a really energetic song to open up the album, I Saw Her Standing There, It Won't Be Long, A Hard Day's Night, Help, Sergeant Pepper's Magical Mystery Tour, Taxman, back in the USSR. This is a more, not like a big rock song, It was more of a, it seemed like a nostalgic song, talking about like before, talking about your relationship with someone, back in the day, whether he's talking about his wife or Lennon there, it gets that kind of vibe. I thought that was, it was a pretty good song. Yeah, I'm not that crazy. I don't know if I'm that crazy about it, but once again, a lot of these songs actually, I don't know. A lot of the songs, by the way, I want to give back my White Album reaction last time. A lot of the songs have grow on me. I think a lot of songs grow on me more than they don't grow on me. Like, most of the songs, my opinion by the next week is gone up on them rather than gone down. Like, I don't really get songs that my opinion has gone down on them the more I listen to them. Really. It's just, most of the songs, my opinion goes up on them, Like, I'm a bit harsh in these reactions compared to, once I've listened to the album a second or third time, I'm like, actually, I thought this is actually not that bad, Like my White Album reaction, I think my White Album is definitively the third best Beatles album. Maybe but it could be 2 or 1 if I'm really feeling the mood, Cause I mean, listen to that whole thing through, but it's insane. But yeah, so decent first track there. I liked it. I don't have that much to say about it though, other than what I said already. So we're on to track number 2, which is Dig a Pony. Doesn't really make much sense, the title there, but lead vocals from Lennon. It's only a 4-minute track, so long track here. A lot of longer tracks here, 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes. Alright, so let's get it. Track number 2 is Dig a Pony. Another John Lennon says this is a nonsense song. Another John Lennon song that he just says is nonsense. Great. But I have to believe one of these never got him. One of these every album, baby. I'm the Walrus, Glass Onion. What do you mean you dig a pony?
Anything you want. Yes, you can settle, but you can penetrate any place you go.
Pause.
Yes, you can penetrate any place you go. Pick a moon dog.
A moon dog.
You can
What?
radiate everything you are. Yes, everything you are.
See, once again, this is the difference. I spoke to this last album. The difference between Paul McCartney and John Lennon at this point. Paul McCartney makes songs that way more simple to understand. Two of us, no matter what you think about it, is a very simple to understand song. Right? It's about someone, talking about the memories between the two of them, going around, going home. It's a pretty easy song to understand, right? Pretty easy song to grasp. What the fuck is this? I don't know what the hell you're talking about, John Lennon. What the hell is a moon dog? It said the lyrics, the annotation, it said I knew this before I've seen the video, that the Beatles' former name at one point for a little bit was Johnny and the Moondogs, which is kind of funny, but that still doesn't explain what a moondog is. Still doesn't explain what the hell that means. So, I don't know.
Everything you are.
You can radiate everything you are.
You can radiate everything. Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone is definitely a Rolling Stone reference and a drug reference. So, like, rolling a blunt.
Yes, you can imitate everyone you know.
I do it just because you. some studio talking at the end. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like that song that much. I don't know. I just didn't find anything I really liked about that song, not gonna lie to you. I didn't really like his vocals, with or the instrumentation all that much, really. I don't know. And I didn't understand the lyrics at all. I didn't think they made any sense. I didn't find them that charming. I don't know. I just didn't really like that song at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I don't say that much about Beatles songs, but I don't know. This album is not shaping up that great so far. Two of Us was pretty good. I just not a fan of Dig a Pony though. Definitely not a fan of Dig a Pony. I just, yeah, I saw nothing that I really liked about that track. I don't know, maybe it'll come back to me or something hit me. I don't know, nothing really hit me there, I don't know. I just got no emotion from that. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what that was about or anything. Let's see if Lennon can revive himself though with track number 3, which is also by Lennon, which is Across the Universe. Another nearly 4-minute long track, so he has a good amount of time this next track to reel me back in, because this next track's not that good. I'm not gonna be that hyped about this album, I'm not gonna lie to you. We can't have 3 tracks that are just kinda that don't make me really hyped. You gotta have one track, cause normally one of the first track, or at least the first 2 or 3 tracks, get me really hyped for the album. And Two of Us was good, but it didn't really get me really hyped for this album, you know, and Dig a Pony I didn't like. So let's hope Across the Universe can do that. I like the title. So let's go. Across the Universe. Ooh, okay, now I get this instrumentation, I like it.
Like endless rain into a paper cup.
Alright, I'm already liking this better. This is already like my favorite track. 16 seconds in, they've already done, yeah, I like this is a bit different instrumental and a real different effect on his voice here. So, and it said right here that this is apparently John Lennon's one of his favorite things he wrote, so I'm assuming the lyrics are gonna be really good, so let's just get into it. He's singing it really emotionally, the way he's singing it.
Endless rain into a paper cup. They slither wildly as nothing's gonna change my world.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see how this is one of the favorite tracks he wrote, bro. The lyrics on this are absolutely beautiful, and I'm really liking. Okay, I said we needed something to get me hyped for the album. This is getting me hyped for the album. This is great so far, man. This is fantastic. Instrumentation, affecting his voice super different, and look at these lyrics, man. This is poetry right here, man. Words are flowing out like endless rain to a paper cup. They slither wildly as they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my open mind, possessing and caressing me. Yeah, so this is talking about, like, the words keep coming out, but they're not, like, making an impact, they slip away. And then it's talking about his emotions here, pools of sorrow, waves of joy. And then they're going through his mind, all his emotions. And then, they're possessing and caressing him, they're taking over him. And then this was talking about, like, some Hindu mantra. Glory, victory to the teacher of God. Glory to the spiritual master. Okay. And then nothing's gonna change my world. I like this chorus here. Yeah, it's a bit of a sadder, most pessimistic chorus. I mean, depending how you take it, what's depending on where you're taking it, no one's gonna change my world. Either no one can change how I think, or you can take it a really pessimistic way, like, nothing's gonna change, it's gonna keep remaining the same, I like this is super good. This is really good, I like this. These verses are really saying a lot. They're really well written verses. Damn, these are like, yeah, this is really, really well written. Holy fuck, Lennon. Yeah, okay, I don't know what the hell you were doing last track with the dig a pony shit, but you put all your energy into this one. Holy fuck, man. This is really talking about his whole life and emotions and everything in his head. Sounds of laughter, shades of light ringing through my open ears, inciting and biting me. So this is talking about all the good things he hears, the good things happening in his life. And he's all this love around him. Yeah, so talking about all the good things around him that invites him across the universe and shit. Um, yeah. The way everything is written here really makes it really beautiful. Holy shit. Yeah, this is amazing. Alright, so that was Across the Universe, track number 3. By far, not even close, the best track on the album so far. That was beautiful. One of the most beautiful Beatles tracks, especially with the lyrics, man. John Lennon was really conveying his entire emotional process with like these beautiful symbols and metaphors and comparing it to like stars and flowing and like all these different things across the universe to talk about his emotions. He was talking about I really like the chorus, you know, nothing's gonna change my world, and talking about saying that fucking Hindu mantra and shit, you know, very inspired by, you know, the time in India, you know. I really liked it a lot. That was really good. Yeah, this is one of the most beautiful Beatles songs, especially with the writing, you know, but I also thought the instrumentation was good. I really liked the effect in his voice that really amplified, you know. It made him feel, you know, I don't know, it somehow made him sound even more emotional. It kind of felt like he was floating in the air, like he was like a spiritual song, you know, talking about everything. You know, I really liked that. Fantastic song. Top tier Beatles song. 100%. Alright, so now that's got me hyped for the album. It's all we needed to be song hyped for the album. That's got me hyped for the album. Alright, so now we're on track number 4, I Mean Mine. Lead vocals and written by George Harrison. We got the first Harrison song on here. Very nice. This is the only Beatles song recorded when there was only 3 Beatles left in the Beatles, so let's get into it. Track number 4, I Mean Mine. Very excited for George to get on here. Ooh. Oh, we got the guitar going here. Talking about ego makes sense. I Mean Mine, yeah. Ooh, I like the chorus here. Oh. was talking about ego death, I think.
All through the day, I'm in mine.
I'm liking this chorus a lot more than the song is on. Alright, so that was track number 4, I Mean Mine. Technically the very last song recorded by the Beatles. And we're listening to it on the third to last album we're doing. I don't know what I'm doing here, but yeah, I liked, so, I feel like something, cause there's nothing I disliked about the song. I really liked the song, it had a good meaning, you know, talking about ego. You know, it's kind of about, like, talking about getting away with the ego and stuff, and I liked the chorus a bit. It was kind of growing on me throughout the song. Something about this album, I don't know, something's just not hitting. I don't know, something's just not hitting. Maybe it's the production, you know, maybe Paul is right with dissing this guy Phil Spector, man. I don't know, something about it is just not hitting. I don't know if this is production that's just not hitting. I don't know, something about it is just like not grabbing me. I don't know. I don't know. I have nothing like to like actually say. To be like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like this. It's just not really hitting me, I don't know. Like another Beatles album, like other Beatles albums, like, I hear a song and I'm like immediately like, oh, this is a bop, you know. But I Mean Mine, like songs like this right now, and all the songs on this album, like Two of Us too. I hear it and I'm like, okay, that's a good song, but like something's not like grabbing me. I don't know. I don't know. It's just not hitting. I don't know. This album has been a bit disappointing so far, but kinda not, but kinda yes. I don't know. It's confusing me, because there's nothing I disliked about that song. Yeah, I thought it was a good song. It's just, I don't know, maybe I need to re-listen or something, I don't know. I don't know, sorry if this is a bad reaction if you really like this album and I'm just really fucking dissing it. Whatever, because I don't have any criticism to say about it, I just don't really know. I just don't really know. Huh. Alright, so now we're on track number 5, which is Dig It. Lead vocals from Lennon, and written by all 4 of the Beatles, Lennon, McCartney, Harrison, and Ringo, Richard Starkley. It's only 50 seconds long, this is more of an interlude. There's like 2 very short tracks here, 50 seconds and 40 seconds. So, okay, 50 seconds long, Dig It. Bob Dylan reference. Okay, so that was Dig It. What was that? Probably 50 seconds from a much longer jam session. Why? I don't understand. Okay. Okay, listen here. Why do the Beatles keep adding these sessions where they're just jamming, making shit up in the studio on their albums? This happened last album. Why would, like, Wild Honey Pie when Paul McCartney was just fucking around the studio? Just going, honey pie, and they added it on the record. Now they're just fucking around the studio, they're saying random shit, and they just add it on the record. I don't know why. Why are we adding random jam sessions on our records? I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm very confused. This album is confusing me. This guy by far the farthest I've gone to a Beatles album and been like, okay, what the hell am I listening to? I don't really know. I don't know, it's just not hitting. I don't know why we have a random jazz jam session. Across the Universe was by far the best song. Dig a Pony was, I didn't like. Two of Us and I Mean Mine, I thought were good, but there's something about them which weren't really clicking with me. I don't know. Let's see if we can change this up though. 'Cause we have the title track now, which is Let It Be. 4-minute long. Written by Paul McCartney. Alright. Let's get the title track. Let it be, baby. Let's go. It's a piano song. Which I like when we get the Beatles piano songs.
When I find myself words of wisdom, let it be.
Love these Paul ballads. Okay, this one's hitting.
Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
Okay, so now we're getting a more beautiful. It started off as more of a piano ballad, and now we're getting all types of instruments getting brought into it, which I really like. Yeah. This is a pretty beautiful song. I like this.
Let it be. Let it be. Yeah, there will be
Oh, I really like his vocals on this. They're doing really good.
Let it be. Let it be.
Ooh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I like the switch up. We started off as this is like a piano ballad, and then in the middle it starts building up with the chorus, and then it brings that into like a guitar solo, but it's not like a hard rock guitar solo. It's like a beautiful guitar solo with like piano in the back. It's like an evangelical guitar solo, which I can't say I've ever heard that before. I like this a lot. Hold up. Okay, hold up.
Let it be.
This is a really good guitar solo. Holy shit. It fits the whole song. Somehow. Whoa. Okay, now this is hitting. This is hitting.
Let it be. Let it be.
So this is about, apparently, the song is about, Paul McCartney's, passed away mother. And it's talking about, just coming to, like, peace, just let it be, and it's all good, When the night is clear, still let chance to me, it's supposed to be like her, I like this. Really good, really good. Really good meaning there. Really good meaning there.
And wake up to the sound of music, Mother Man.
Wow, okay, so, dude, this guy, Paul McCartney, and his dreams, bro. What is up with this guy's dreams? This guy has some of the greatest dreams of all time, bro. If you got, like, access to Paul McCartney's dreams, bro, you would become a bestseller. You would become a fucking #1. You would become a top-selling artist, bro. This guy makes bangers in his dreams, bro. This man made Yesterday and Let It Be in his dream. Bro, okay, he didn't make the song in his dream, but he got the idea from a dream. Paul McCartney explained that he had a dream of his mother who came to him at a time of trouble, reassuring him that everything is gonna be okay, just let it be. That's a really beautiful, yeah, that's also really fucking beautiful, backstory right there. I really like that. Holy shit. That's an amazing backstory, actually.
I wake up to the sound of music,
Christ, that was the title track, Let It Be. Yeah, I really like that track. The main thing I liked about the track is it started off as a really, while I really like the backstory behind that track. I think it's a really beautiful backstory. And knowing more about the lyrics make the lyrics really hit a lot more. And I really like really like how, how it was conveyed, how his vocals there were pretty good. I really like the lyrics, and I like that it started off as a slow piano ballad, and then got a really hard guitar solo in the middle of it that somehow worked. Um, yeah, great track. I don't know if it's better than Across the Universe. That might be a controversial take. I don't know. That's Lennon and McCartney at their best right there. Across the Universe and Let It Be. Yeah, so we are getting some glimpses of some really good stuff here. Should I get a re-listen to that track? I don't know. I think we'll just continue on, but yeah, great track. I know it's one of the most popular songs. I don't. I don't know if that's one of my favorite Beatles songs, not gonna lie to you. I think maybe it's one of those popular because the backstory is so beautiful and stuff. Um, but I don't know, just listen to the song if it's one of the best Beatles songs. I don't know. It's pretty good. It's really good though. It's really good. Maybe I'll probably grow on it a couple more listens, but right now I'm not as high on it. But yeah, I thought it was really good though. Definitely think it's really good. Um, so now we're track number 7, which is Maggie Mae, which is lead vocals from Lennon and McCartney. It's another interlude, 40 seconds long, probably some dumb bullshit. To be honest here, traditional, arranged by Lennon, McCartney, Harrison, and Starkley. Nice. The Liverpool Force folk song. What?
Oh, dirty Maggie Mae, they have taken that dirty, no good Robin Maggie Mae.
Robin.
Tis the part of Liverpool. Did it damn me too?
Alright, I mean, that's one way to end side 1. I don't see why Dig It and Maggie Mae are on the album. I don't think they added anything at all. Um, I don't know. I don't know, but so overall, side one is not gonna lie, it's looking kinda rough compared to the other Beatles albums. We're comparing to Beatles level here. We're not comparing to normal artist level. We're comparing to the Beatles level here. You know, they have different standards, okay? Across the Universe and Let It Be were by far the best tracks, okay? I mean, mine and two of us were good. Diggy and Maggie Mae, I don't know why they're on the album. Dig a Pony, which is not good. In my eyes. We gotta pick it up on side two, I'm not gonna lie to you. We gotta pick it up for this to be above a lot of the other albums. So now we're on to track number 8, which is I've Got a Feeling, lead vocals from McCartney and Lennon. So let's go to track number 8, I've Got a Feeling. Oh, this is interesting. This song is a combination of 3 unfinished fragment songs. Interesting. Okay. I love the way he's doing his voice here. Feeling. Ooh, the guitar is hitting. Oh, okay. Let's go more rock here. Oh, this is hitting. Okay, this is good. Bro, this is hitting really hard, the rock element here, holy shit.
Good time. Everybody had a wet dream.
Whoa, hold up. Everybody had a hard year. John Lennon did have a hard year. She divorced his wife Cynthia, was a director for the rest of her drug possession, was nearly broke, and had lost a baby with Yoko Ono through miscarriage. That's a pretty hard year. And the same year the Beatles were breaking up. Goddamn. That's crazy. I really like John's vocals here when he comes in by himself here. I really like his vocals here. This is really good.
Everybody had a hard year.
They sound really good. Ooh.
Everybody had a good time.
Yeah, this song is actually really hitting.
Had a wet dream.
Damn, what dream.
Everybody saw the sunshine. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Whereas those I've got a feeling. I'm not gonna lie, this is shaping up to me at least for a Beatles album just in general. Just in general, man. I mean, that song had a lot of good elements. I really like when John's vocals came in where he said, "Everybody had a good year." Everybody's, I really like, I think his vocals were actually really smooth there. I really like them. And some elements when Paul McCartney's going, "I've got a feeling," I thought that was really hitting, and there was a good guitar solo, there was a bunch of good elements. I don't know if they went together really well. I don't know if I want to listen to that track all that much. I don't know. Something about it, man. I don't know. Maybe it's the production. Maybe Phil Spector is just ass. I don't know. Something about it, man. Just making me not really feel the track all that much. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I maybe I'll listen to Let It Be Naked, it's gonna really hit me. But I don't know. Like, these sound like songs that were like made really quickly by the Beatles. I'm sorry to say that. Other than Across the Universe and Let It Be, other than those two, every other song here sounds like it was made really quickly by the Beatles. Like they were making it on a super time crunch. Which doesn't make sense because they apparently completed it too fast, didn't they? Because they made it before the movie was able to be made. So, I'm confused. It sounds like all these songs were made on a super time crunch. Like they were forced to fill out a track list. Like Dig and Maggie Mae were added because they were fucking around the studio. We gotta add more tracks here. I mean, mine was good, and two of us were good, but it didn't sound like songs that were terribly complicated and stuff. But they weren't like, as good as a lot of the more simple tracks. Dig a Pony I didn't like. Across the Universe and Let It Be were good, obviously. I've Got a Feeling is good, but it really feels like a song, like, you said it was a combination of three songs. It really does, it felt like a combination of three songs. It felt like a song, like, on the John Lennon and Paul McCartney standards, that feels, on Paul McCartney standards, that feels like a song you would make in like 2 days. Just on the John Lennon and Paul McCartney standards. I don't know, something about this album. It just has that rushed feeling to it. Even though I don't see how it would be rushed compared to a lot of their other albums. I don't know. 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 I don't Maybe it's because the Beatles were breaking up during this time. They didn't like each other enough to come together and make a lot of amazing songs. But I mean, they make Abbey Road after this, and I've heard amazing things about that. So I don't know. Maybe let's hope I like Abbey Road because fuck, I don't know. This really, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm really not feeling this album. So now we're on to track number 9, which is one after 909. Lennon and McCartney, number 9. So yeah, one after 909. Let's go. McCartney and Lennon. We got a lot of McCartney and Lennon on this album, doing it together. It's surprising considering this is part of their where they're supposed to like not like each other, right? I don't know. Alright, so that was one after 909. So send the annotation here. This is actually one of the first songs Lennon and McCartney ever wrote. They wrote it back when they were fucking in 1957, which should have been when they were like 16, 17 years old. It is actually insane. And they recorded version 1963, and then they recorded this version for this album. But I'm not gonna lie, this goes again to prove my point about this album. This album feels really rushed and that they were trying to cram in as many tracks as possible. Because they didn't have that many tracks for this album. They're cramming in random 40-second interludes. They're cramming in songs they recorded in the damn 50s. They wrote in the damn 50s, I mean, they're remaking for the thing. You know, jamming 3 songs together to make one song. I mean, I don't know. There's something. This has gotta be. I don't know. We're 9 tracks in. We're nearly done with the damn album. It's also it's a lot shorter of an album than we've gotten recently from the Beatles. Cause, you know, White Album was an hour and a half. Magical Mystery was over 40 minutes. Sgt. Pepper was over 40 minutes. So this is like the shortest album we've gotten since Revolver, but this has a lot more or less substance than Revolver. This might be, maybe it's because I've listened to so many fantastic albums in a row with, you know, White Album, Magical Mystery, Sgt. Pepper, Revolver, Soul. This album just really is hitting for me. Yeah, this is probably my least favorite Beatles album, not gonna lie to you, or close to it. It's shaping up to be, I don't know, let's hope we finish out strong with these last 3 tracks, man, because I don't know, it just feels like, this feels like a compilation album of like tracks that like didn't make the final cut, you know, like all these tracks apart from Across the Universe and Let It Be sound like tracks that would have ended up on like an album of like the deluxe version of an album, you know, like okay, come on, you gotta admit that makes sense. Come on now, you cannot tell me at 109 does not sound like a song that like you would hear in like a deluxe version of an album, like oh this is actually one of the first songs that McCartney wrote, and they just recorded a version for this album and didn't make the final cut, so it's on the deluxe version, you know? And same with I Got a Feeling, they mixed two songs together and made this, you know? And you listen to it, like, oh, this is kind of cool. You know, it's not, you know, it's just a cool thing I get when I buy the deluxe version, you know. Dig it, Maggie Mae, you know. Oh, it's kind of cool that I get these little session things to get, you know, when I listen to the album, you know, the deluxe version. But it doesn't seem like something that'd be part of the actual album. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something big. If I'm missing something, please comment it. Cause I don't know, man, I don't know. Alright, so now we're track number 10, which is The Long and Winding Road, lead vocals from McCartney. Let's go. This is probably number one single, the final number one single, apparently. Damn, okay, let's go. Long Winding Road.
The long and winding road.
So this is just talking about, this song is talking about, like, you know, all the stuff, you know, the winding road, you know, all the winds and stuff. It's talking about, like, all the shit that was going on in Paul McCartney at this time, because there's a lot of shit going on. It said right here, you know, it's talking about, you know, growing tensions in the Beatles, grueling White Album development, McCartney's failed relationship with Jane Asher, the Let It Be / Get Back sessions, you know, Brian Epstein's death, you know, their manager, which is, I know, a huge thing that made them really fall apart. They had no leadership for that. Yeah.
Has left
I like the orchestral feeling of this.
lead me to your
I feel like it's pretty. I don't like the mix though. I don't think his vocals are too quiet. God damn you, Phil Spector. I like the orchestral build. Oh, okay, I like the orchestral build up at the end here. Okay, that song had good meaning. It was talking about McCartney's life and stuff, everything that was going on at the time, and I don't know, but I felt the mixing was not good. I felt like his vocals were like super quiet in the mix. Damn you, Phil Spector. Um, I don't know. I'm surprised it was a #1 hit, honestly. Like, normally when I hear a Beatles #1 hit, even if it's not my favorite song in the album, like, okay, I can see how that was a #1 hit. That was a #1 hit? Really? Really? That does not seem like a #1 hit song here. I don't know. It was a good song, you know. But once again, I think there was something about it. Maybe it was the mix. Maybe it was, the instruments weren't really getting with it. I liked that it was more orchestral. I liked the orchestral build-up at the end. But I feel like it wasn't beautiful enough to have this orchestral thing really work out with me. I feel like everything wasn't put together as well to make that orchestral thing really work. I don't know. I just didn't. I didn't have much reaction. I didn't have much emotional reaction to it, honestly. Even though it seems like something I would have emotional reaction to, I just didn't. I don't know. Maybe if I heard the naked version, it'd sound be better. I don't know, guys. This is not good. This is gonna be my most tragic reaction yet. I don't know what's going on here, bruh. So now we're on to track number 11, which is For You Blue. Lead vocals and written by George Harrison. This is for his wife, Patty Boyd. Okay, let's go. For You Blue.
I love you more than
More typical love song here.
I do. I want you in
nothing on this, baby. Once again, this sounds like a unfinished song. Like all the talking in it, like it didn't feel like it adds much to it.
From the moment
I don't know.
I saw you,
What's this?
love you more than
What's that?
ever, girl, I do.
I don't know what this instrument is. Alright, this is my least favorite Beatles album. Not gonna lie. There's no way this last track, Get Back, saves it. There's no way. There's no possible way it could save it. Unless it's the best track I've ever heard. It's just not gonna save it, okay? Birdie Blue, once again, continues the story of every track on this sounds like it's unfinished. Like they just put up the songs that they just had like stashed up. It sounds like another song that was like you would get on a damn deluxe version and not for like the actual album. I don't know. I just don't like it. I just feel super like rush songs that are like not full, like made out Beatles songs other than Across the Universe and Let It Be. This is an album with 2 songs on it, dog. Maybe 4 with the 2 of us and I'm Mine. Everything else I'm just not a fan of. I don't know. I'm sorry guys, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to your faces, guys. I'm just not. I don't like this album. Okay. Final track number 12 is Get Back, what formerly was the title track of the album. Let's get it.
Rosetta. Sweet Rosetta, she thought she was a cleaner, but she was a frying.
A lot of talking in this album. There's a lot of studio sessions and
Picture the fingers dry. Okay.
Go home.
this song kinda slaps, not gonna lie to you.
Get back. Back to where you once belonged.
Hey, Billy Preston here, let's go. This goes hard, okay. This last track actually is pretty damn good. I said this has to be a really good song to save it, but it's actually a pretty damn good song. I like this. Come back!
Get back to where you once belonged.
Alright, so that's the end of Get Back. So I actually like that song. The song kind of hit. I like the chorus there. I thought it was made. I like the instrumental here. I like the electric piano solo from my man Billy Preston there. Okay, I probably shouldn't call him my man. But I like Billy Preston on that track, and yeah, I thought it was a good track. It's one of the best songs on the album. Overall, though, for the Let It Be album, I hate to admit it, this has got to be, in my eyes, the worst Beatles album. Just straight up. I didn't like it. Maybe I'll learn more why this album was just not good in the Get Back documentary. But, like, did something happen that every song had to be like super rushed? That they had to like make? They had to make this album in like a week, like, they had like a few songs that were super good. They had Ready, they had Across the Universe, Let It Be, maybe Get Back, right? And they had some alright songs, Two of Us and I'm in Mine. Everything else sucked ass. Not gonna lie. Okay. I won't be that harsh. I'm sorry for saying that, but Dig a Pony did not like. Dig It and Maggie Mae, no reason to be on this album. I've got a feeling felt like a bunch of stuff clapped together. I feel like it could have been good if you mixed it better, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe, Phil Spector. Yeah, I gotta listen to the Let It Be Naked version. I guarantee you it's better. Cause this is one of the worst mixed Beatles albums that I heard. One from 909. It sounded like a deluxe version track. Long and Winding Road, actually, I don't know how I felt about the Long and Winding Road. I feel like it was badly mixed. I feel like if you mixed it better, once again, like I said, it could have been up there with the three tracks I mentioned. For You Blue felt like a deluxe version track. Yeah, so that's Let It Be. Not gonna lie to you, that's my least favorite Beatles album. Just straight up, my least favorite Beatles album. Sorry if this is one of your favorites. I didn't like it. My bad, guys. So, but the next one is going to be Abbey Road. So, Wait, no, the next one's not gonna be Abbey Road. My bad, I'm getting ahead of myself. The next one is gonna be Past Masters Volume 2. We're gonna listen to all the singles that have came out since Help, all the way until the end of the Beatles, all the singles, and then we're gonna finish it off with the epic finale of Abbey Road, which I'm super hyped for. Yeah, very, very hyped for the finale. That's coming in 2 weeks, but we gotta get to the past masters first. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if you like this album a lot. I didn't really like it. But, yeah, get hyped for Past Masters Volume 2 coming out next week. Hey, so I'm recording this about, kind of like my White Album reaction. I'm adding some extra commentary because it's been a few hours and I've listened to the Let It Be naked version. And I have to say, this guy, Phil Spector, should have been arrested for double murder. This guy should have been arrested for double murder. He murdered this album, Let It Be. He absolutely murdered it. The Let It Be naked version is so much better. Like, it's actually so much better. Oh my god, guys. Like, literally, everything about it is better, except for Across the Universe. I think Across the Universe is the only one Phil Spector got right. Because I think the Across the Universe album version is actually quite a bit better than the naked version. So if I'm making the perfect Get Back / Let It Be album, I'm doing the exact thing as the naked version with the exact same track listing with the naked versions, except for I'm replacing the Across the Universe with the album version. The original Spectre version. That's the only change I'm making. Literally every other change made on the naked version is so much better. They got rid of those filler tracks. They put Don't Let Me Down on it, which is an amazing track. I've already heard it before, so it's not like I was missing. You're missing my first time reaction on it. This was one of the first. It was one of the 3 tracks I had heard by the Beatles before I started doing this. Which is great. They made Get Back the first song, which I think was fantastic. Songs that I thought really stood out as getting a lot, that I thought got a lot better with the naked version. Let me look at the track listing here. Were, Dig a Pony grew on me quite a bit more. For You Blue, Long and Winding Road, I thought actually sounded a lot better. With his vocals being a lot louder, I thought it really helped it there. Two of Us sounded great. even better than, yeah, two of us sound even better. I've got a feeling that song really got, I feel, more energetic, and cause you can really hear the vocals more. A lot of these is just, you can hear the vocals a lot better, and they're really, better displayed with the, instrumentals without having all this weird shit on it that's just unnecessary. I mean mine. That song I thought really improved. Let It Be, I thought both versions were great. The album versions and the naked versions. Yeah, you can go either or. The guitar is better on the album version, but I think the vocals are better on the, not the vocals, but like, I don't know, the vocals in the mix and stuff are better on, I feel like, on the naked version, so it really depends. But yeah, I think the only thing that I would rather have in the album version than the naked version is the Across the Universe. In the naked version of Across the Universe, they have it where, like, I feel like they take away kind of the effect on his voice and they make the instrumentals louder, which I don't like. I liked in the album version. I liked the effect on his voice that they added to like the universal type feel. I liked that I like the his vocal was like the main thing you were hearing, um, in the album version. So that's the one thing I think the naked version messed up. But like, yeah, the naked version is better in every way. Other than that, so. If we would rank the naked version among Beatles albums, I'd probably rank it around that era with Rubber Soul. Not probably not as good as Rubber Soul. Maybe it'll draw me more, but I'd probably rank it 6, right behind Rubber Soul. With some really high highs, with Across the Universe and Let It Be as the last two tracks there. Get Back is a good opener. I thought the Long and Winding Road really improved, and, Don't Let Me Down, classic. But yeah, I think the naked version super improved this album. I think Phil Spector should be arrested for double murder. And overall, I think yeah. So the Let It Be album, the Phil Spector version that released in 1970, is the worst Beatles album. It's my least favorite Beatles album. I really don't like it. But the naked version I think is quite good. I feel like it really improved a lot of the songs. We really appreciate them. So, which bumped it up a lot above a lot of the albums, like Beatles for Sale, With the Beatles, Please Please Me, and even maybe Help on a Hard Day's Night. which would make me put it around that 6th spot just behind Rubber Soul. Yeah, I think if you put the Across the Universe, you replace the Across the Universe with the album version Across the Universe, it might go above Rubber Soul. I don't know. Nah, it probably doesn't go to Rubber Soul, so Rubber Soul is a really good album. It probably still doesn't go above that, but I mean, going from the worst to 6, going above like what 5 albums there, I think that's a really good improvement for the naked version. So yeah. Overall, my review is the naked version's a lot better. If you're gonna listen to this album, listen to the naked version every time, except for Across the Universe, make that the album version. So, yeah, so the next album's gonna be Abbey Road. Yeah, subscribe and all that. And, yeah, bye.